Oh, sure. We have plenty of employees that you could label as different, like Tom. Copy and capable.
It's open kimono time!
Looking good, Dan.
Natalie, we want to make
Volume control syndrome. But we focus on the talent and skill that each person brings to the team. I mean, no one's really concerned about labels. Not even mine.
No, Down syndrome does not slow me down. It's just what I have in me. I do have Down syndrome, but that's not going to stop me one bit. See, I live on my own. I clean the house, I do exercise, I walk my dog. She's an outside dog. And I got 3 other brothers. They don't treat me special. My name is Mark Joseph Hubler. I'm from Indiana, a Hoosier fan. See, we're more like this different.
My name is Christopher Scott, and I'm from Texas. I'm 31 years old, and I have Down syndrome. Well, I like my job. I'm a teacher assistant, and I work with kids. That's where I get some of my energy from. I like lots of movies. So I like to go dancing, get my groove on. See, we are more alike than different.
I think there was a flap that we can flap it up.
Meet Sophia Hortnatsky, the pride and joy of Walgreens. She was hired 1 year ago as part of a partnership program with Creative Employment Opportunities, an organization that helps people with developmental disabilities break through stereotypes and find work.
When employers have had no experience with someone with a disability and they hear, oh, this person's going to cost me more money, they're, going to cause more accidents or things like that, and Walgreens has really recognized that's not the case.
Is your area?
Yeah, it is. Hallmark aisle. I'm on the Christmas aisle, putting away candy.
Everybody who comes in contact with Sophia just loves her, says coworker Donna Harold. The store manager says they're lucky she applied for work at her store.
She was really just looking for something else, and it just came to work that Walgreens was a good fit for her.
Sophia's success here is working its way up the chain of command in the corporation. Walgreens has hired 12 new employees through creative management opportunities in a variety of departments since Sophia started, and are looking to hire more.
We have a lot of unemployment, but we also have a lot of unemployment within the disability candidates, and this candidate I would take any day. She is extremely reliable.
Walgreens is so proud of its success with stories like Sophia's, it plans to launch in 2012 what it calls the READY program, a program that would make 10% of its workers be people with disabilities.
Jim's been with us for 17 years, and we couldn't live without him now. He's trained in everything we do here. I mean, he knows what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. Jim never misses a day. He's always happy when he's here, and he's the hardest worker we have. And he never complains. You get some of these guys that always complain and always call in sick. Jim never calls in sick. He's always on time. You got to almost kick him out of here some days to send him home when his shift is over. And it's funny.
What time do you quit?
1:30.
1:30. And what time do you start?
8:30.
8:30.
He helps with customers. As customers come in, he helps with those. And people that have been coming in for a long time know Jim now, and they greet him, and he knows them, and everybody's happy.
And do you like working?
Yeah. Oh, don't hesitate at all, to hire someone with disabilities. I mean, they stand out in other ways that you don't even notice their disability after. Nobody does after a while. I mean, because they'll fit right into the rest of everybody else. And I mean, people just don't notice their disabilities.
I would challenge anybody, any business owner in the Tri-Cities to get better workers than these people. There's a lot of benefits to it. We benefit from it by, giving back to the community. They benefit from it because they have a job. And then, it gives them some self-reliance and some self-worth.
Well, I've been looking for a steady job for a long time, like 4 or 5 years.
Their benefits are getting cut right now. So it's really important that they, that they have a job to make up for these benefits they're losing.
My favorite thing about working, I guess, being in the community, the waitresses and the owners too are nice.
Another benefit to small business owners is the fact that there are lots of tax breaks for hiring out of these programs, and to utilize them nowadays, is a good thing for the small business owner. So I would just encourage people to look into these programs, call, see what they're all about, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
He is an awesome influence on my other associates that he works with. He comes to work with a positive attitude. He's very dedicated and takes great pride in everything he does.
I pay my own bill, I pay my electricity, my telephone, my cable, my own food. I pay for all that by myself.
His main job is out here in Garden Center. Right now it is Christmas season, so it's all about helping the customers find the items they're looking for Christmas and stocking and filling the shelves. During the spring season, when we actually are up for summer, he is responsible for the maintenance of the garden center and watering the plants and stocking and just overall general upkeep of the garden center area.
Working at Walmart has been great. Been working with people who will work with me, will stand by me and know what I will do, and they will guide me the right way, not the wrong way.
He's been one of the most outstanding associates we've had in the garden center. Like I said, he's been a great influence and he's a joy to work with. It's been an awesome experience. They love working with the customers, they love being independent, and it's nice that we as an employer are able to help them with that independence and with that sense of fulfillment that we all desire in a job.
I'm walking down the street after getting the stick to walk, help me to walk. I felt very self-conscious about it because who was this man that had been so active now walking with a stick? And as time went on, you don't think anything about it and your friends don't think anything about it. In fact, I think your friends admire you for carrying on with life the best way you can.
I tend to only go to places that are accessible. Recently come across places which aren't, which are a bit difficult for me. I only wanted to buy some sweets for my children, and I went down to a sweet shop and couldn't get in. It makes me feel a bit cross, a bit frustrated more than anything. I lose the will to get sweets.
I think it is very important to include all people in the working environment. People with developmental disabilities are part of our community and eager to work, want to be part of the community, and employers are totally overlooking an untapped workforce if they don't include them. It's a savings also to the taxpayer.
Meet Danny. Danny works for the Heathman Lodge as a prep cook. He does a lot of portioning, mixing, and peeling. He also handles produce deliveries. Danny is just one example of a person with developmental disabilities in the workforce.
It felt really good and exciting when I got the job to get like a paycheck and all.
The services that Danny works with have just been outstanding. Danny's never late. He has his bus pass. He's here on time. He leaves on time. He's very focused when he's here. You know, we all feel really that it gives Danny some real purpose to be here. And that really shows in his work and his desire to get here on time and do a good job. And Emily with the Trillium Services, she's wonderful and works with Danny. She comes by probably once a week or so just to check on him and make sure that he's doing well and most of all that he's comfortable and still feeling productive. Working out better than we anticipated. I mean, the building gets behind Danny, not just the food and beverage department, but all of the hotel knows Danny, knows what he's about. They love to come and spend some time with him and talk with him. So really the benefit really represents who we are as a company and what we want to do and give back to the community, and Danny's just really part of that. And it makes us all feel great just to be with him.
For Julia Turner, born with Down syndrome, a full-time job might seem out of reach, but not here.
I have found what I want, and I'm satisfied.
At this new Walgreens distribution center, Julia thrives. So does Tommy Watson. Asperger's syndrome makes him developmentally disabled in some ways, but when it comes to computers...
If there's a problem, who do they call?
Calling me. It's amazing.
Walgreens has tapped into the talents of a segment of the population that often struggles to find work.
It's what you do, breathes life into it all.
It was company vice president Randy Lewis's idea. His son Austin has autism.
Austin's gift to me was to look past the disability to see a person.
And here, Lewis has hired many people. More than 40% of the workers at this warehouse have a disability. The building is designed to accommodate just about anyone with touchscreens and flexible workstations.
Everybody comes in, everybody works side by side. Same pay,
playing field.
Same pay, same job, same performance.
And this setup is also good for business. This distribution center is 20% more efficient than any in the entire company.
That's why other companies are now looking at the Walgreens model, one that's faster and easier to use. And the payback goes far beyond profitability, because Lewis knows firsthand the questions that haunt parents of the disabled.
Is that a good plan for you?
Of course.
What would happen after I'm gone? Can I live that one day longer than my child?
For Tommy Watson's mother, Diane, that question is now answered.
I don't have to have that worry anymore. So he's going to be taken care of here. As long as he performs his job and does his best for Walgreens, he's got a home.
A home for Tommy and Julia.
Hello, Julia.
Because now...
Did you have a good day?
I had a wonderful day.
Just about anyone can fit into the Walgreens workforce.
Have you ever considered a person with a disability for the job? Oftentimes, employers are hesitant to hire someone with a disability. They have concerns, and we understand that.
Will she be productive enough?
How much will I need to spend for accommodations?
Is our work environment safe?
Can I count on her to show up for work every day?
Will I be faced with liability issues?
How much time will he take away from other employees?
These are questions employers often ask, but these concerns aren't necessarily valid. According to a DuPont study, employees with disabilities rated average or better in job performance compared to employees without disabilities. And a Harris poll found that 82% of managers said employees with disabilities were not harder to manage.
Dzień dobry, panie Tomku.
Dzień dobry.
Cześć, Basia. Cześć. Jest przesyłka dla pani. Dzień dobry, szefie.
Cześć, Aniu.
Co dla ciebie jest bardziej niesamowite? To, że Ania poznaje ludzi po krokach? Czy to, że ma